April, the embodied warrior. Have you ever wondered why you feel this deep, unshakable urge to move, act, push, even when no one else understands? If you were born in April, your soul carries the archetype of the embodied warrior. You are not here to watch life pass by. You were born to ignite it. Before we dive deep, take a second and claim your season. If you were born in April, drop a comment saying, "I carry the fire," because what lives in you is the fire of creation, action, and transformation. April-born souls emerge with the world, right as winter breaks and spring takes over. You weren't born in silence. You were born in momentum. Carl Jung taught that every individual holds within them a set of archetypes, universal patterns that shape how we behave, feel, and grow. And the archetype that governs the April soul is the warrior pioneer. This doesn't mean you seek war. It means you carry the inner spark to initiate, to move forward when others hesitate, to lead when others wait for permission, to say yes to life, and all the risks that come with it. But every archetype has its shadow, and for the April-born, that shadow is often impatience, ego, and control. You want results? You want clarity? You want to make it happen? You perform, you pursue, and sometimes you burn out. Because while your fire is powerful, it's not endless. Jung would say that this is the ego's initiation into maturity. The April soul must learn not just to act, but to align. Not just to push forward, but to listen inward. Not just to win, but to transform. Your life isn't about domination. It's about direction. You were born with power. But now, you must use that power consciously. To protect what matters. To challenge what limits you. To rise with integrity. Because when the warrior awakens, they build, they guide, they leave legacy. May, the guardian of beauty and stability. If you were born in May, your soul carries a very different rhythm from April. You are not here to rush. You are here to root. Where April ignites, you sustain. You are the soul that walks with presence, patience, and intention. You bring stability to chaos, softness to ambition, and meaning to simplicity. Carl Jung would call this the archetype of the guardian of the earth, the inner protector who values what is real, grounded, and enduring. People born in May often feel deeply connected to the physical world. The texture of a soft blanket, the taste of a good meal, the beauty of a sunset, the comfort of routine, the loyalty of true friendship. You don't just want things to look good, you want them to feel right. And this is your gift. Because in a world obsessed with speed and distraction, your energy reminds others that peace isn't found in more. It's found in presence. But like every archetype, there's a shadow. For the May soul, it's resistance to change, fear of loss, and attachment to control. You may cling to comfort long after it serves you. You may stay in relationships that feel safe, even if they silence your growth. You may resist endings, even when your soul is calling for a new season. Jung would call this the struggle between the ego's desire for security and the self's need for evil. Your path is not just about keeping things the same. It's about learning to trust that stability can exist, even in transition. You must remember, you are not here to be still. You are here to be solid and awake. To build without becoming trapped in what you build. To love without trying to own. When you do this, when you embrace the rhythm of life without trying to freeze it, you become a mirror of beauty in motion, a presence that grounds others just by being fully yourself. You show the world that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes, it just stays. Loving. Holding. June, the seeker of meaning and light. If you were born in June, your soul carries the archetype of the seeker. The one who lives between questions and meaning. Between ideas and intuition. You didn't come here to accept things as they are. You came to explore what they could be. While April brings fire, and May brings roots, you bring air, movement, curiosity, and the voice of possibility. Carl Jung would say that your path is one of conscious integration. You think, you feel, you question, you reflect, and that's your power. But also your challenge. Because your mind never stops. The June-born soul is often drawn to many interests at once. You might feel like you're always in motion. Reading, learning, starting things, shifting gears. Some may call it restlessness, but the truth is, your soul is looking for resonance. You're not searching for just information. You're searching for truth. Not just answers, but understanding. This archetype is beautifully complex. You can explain what others feel but can't express. You are the voice in the silence, the one who gives words to the soul. But your shadow is distraction, doubt, and detachment. You can, easily, lose yourself in thought, in possibility, in stimulation. You may escape pain by rationalizing it. You may silence your heart with logic. Jung would say that your individuation, your journey toward wholeness, requires the unification of head and heart. You must not just understand life. You must also live it. You must ground your curiosity in presence. You must let truth not just inform you, because for you, knowledge is not the destination. It's the bridge to something deeper. You are here to bring light, through words, through laughter, through insight, through presence. You don't have to know everything. You just have to stay open. Because your gift isn't just intelligence, it's illumination. You wake people up. You shift perspectives. You connect the dots no one else sees. But to do that, you must trust your own voice. You must come home to what you've always known. That your questions are not weaknesses. They are your compass. So if you were born in June, here's what you must remember. You are not scattered. You are searching. You are not indecisive. You are sensitive to truth. You are not shallow. You are layered. Mind, heart, spirit. Let the world say you're too curious, too open, too fast. You're not too much. You're just in tune with the ever-changing nature of life. Keyword: my light is learning. If you were born in June and this message spoke to your spirit, comment below. My light is learning. Let your journey inspire others. Let your search be sacred. And never stop asking questions that make the soul wake up. Like, share, and subscribe to follow every soul-coded message we release. One for each birth month. Because your story is not random. It's written in spirit.